277 yards left. I'm going to be playing with the Mizuno Polaris All-Stars. Absolutely shocking clubs. With 277 left, I'm going to try hit 2 shots of 140 yards in. I don't know how far these go. Okay, I've got 115 yards left. The 8-iron seems to go about 160 anyway. So now the only other short iron I have in the bag is a sandwich, so we'll see if we can get it there. Pin is on the left. I'm going to go straight up the middle of the green. Got 175 yards, so I'm going with a 6-iron. I've got a 4-iron, but I think it's going to be long. Looks like there's a terrible bunker at the back, and I don't want to be hitting back toward the water. Pin's in the center, so just hit it right at the center of the green. Whoopsie. Okay, man. Okay. Hi. Okay, I've pushed it a little bit to the right. Luckily I didn't hit a 4-iron, otherwise I'd be in the bunker here. So now I have a chip from the side. Not the easiest chip, I have to carry it onto the green. So I'll add a bit of loft. I'll just open the club face a bit and have a normal chip. Try land it on the front. Okay, second par 3 in a row. Never had that before. 176 yards. I'm going to hit the 6-iron. The pin's on the left. Big trouble on the right. And it looks like there's some easy chipping area just short and just left. So straight at the pin. Oh no! Okay. Get in. Okay, we've got a 364-yard par 4, and since Justin Rose changed to Honma, I decided to get myself an offering from Honma, one of their drivers. I'm not sure if this is their latest model or not, but it's very nice. It's got a vintage wooden finish, almost as if it's real wood. It looks like a bone or plastic inlay. Not sure if it's real plastic or carbon fiber, but it's quite legit. They've even put the old wrapping on the hosel, which is a nice touch. Beautiful clubs from Japan. Okay, I've sliced it off the tee. Luckily, I've got a clear pathway through there, so it looks like a bump and run. I've got nowhere to go, so I'm going to either hit a 6 or a 4-iron, run it along the ground, get it to the front edge of the green, or at best on the green. Let's make a bird or a par. I've got 85 yards left. That drive went in excess of 270, 280 yards. Insane. Honma, what a club. I'm going with a 4-iron. When I look at that, there's a little branch hanging over there, and the 6-iron are probably going to hit that, with my luck. Landed about a third to a half the way to the hole, let it run up. Okay, grass is a bit thick, so it stopped short, but chip and a putt. Okay, the grass was a bit longer than I expected, so it didn't get there. Now we just have to chip it on the front, maybe about a yard onto the green, and let it roll up to the hole. Always look for a spot on the green within 2 yards of the front edge. Hello? I got 185 to the pin, but it looks like the pin is at the back. So if I can get this thing to about 175, I'll either have a 10-yard putt or I'll have a chip up the green. But if I hit a 4-iron, I could go over and I may short side myself. I don't know the course, and talking to the cat over here is getting a bit lost in translation. And the cart's brakes don't work. Oh, baby, what a shot!
Oh,
Okay, so I went over the green with an old 6-iron from 185.
bunker.
Unreal. So now I've got to try this shocking sandwich from the bunker to a short-sided pin. Good luck. That's how you make par. What a player style. This hole is 540 yards uphill. I can't see where it goes. And the driver is a bit of a stressful shot. So I'm going to hit the Honma forward, which I've also picked up. It's in the same range as the driver, except they've put a black ram's horn or bit of plastic here. It's really authentic looking as well. Also a wood finish. I don't know how they've done that. And this like metal looking plate at the back here. Really well done, vintage looking club.
Wow.
Guys, if you're going to hit the safe shot, hit it safely. I really screwed myself here by going on the right, but I've still got a long way to the hole. I've measured to the trees in the back there. They're about 180 yards away. So if I can keep it about 30 yards short of that, I should have a shot into the green. So I'm going to hit a 6-iron very softly and hopefully get a fade on it. Oi, perfect. Okay, it's 178 yards left. I mean, the 6-iron should be going 180. It's uphill, so it should be okay. If not, I'll be a little bit short. There's no trouble in the front, so chip and a putt. I've come up a bit short. There's actually some space behind the pin here, so a 4-iron might not have been a bad play. But this isn't bad. Uphill chip into the grain. I can really be aggressive, get it close to the hole, and should stop pretty quickly.
Okay,ค่ะ.
Okay, I got 154. I skied that drive a little bit. It still went okay. Uphill, the pin is directly behind this tree on the right. The 8-iron should have enough loft to get over it. And I'm going to go straight at the pin because it looks like there's trouble way left. And on the right too, I mean, we'll be safe. If we go left, we're going to go down that bank and we're finished. And of this lie, it's going to promote a draw. So maybe a bit right of the pin.
No.
Done.
Fun.
Okay, players, it's time for me to try the 8-iron bump and run like I tell you always to play. Gonna have to pick a spot. Looks like the burn mark is over here, so it might be a little bit into the grain off the right. So I'm gonna hit it a bit harder then. 187 yards to the pin. But it's downwind, downhill, and I don't want to hit a 6-iron because there's big danger over the green. So I'm going to hit an 8-iron, straight at the pin. Hopefully it draws a little bit, and then I'll be left with a chip and a putt. But if I'm over the green, I'm finished. Now it's a bit of a tough chip because I've got hard ground here and I could run it up, but there's a bit of fluffy stuff in the front, so I'm not too sure about it. I'm going to have to hit a sand wedge again. Okay, not bad. Nope, I pulled that. Okay, this hole is 572 yards, so I'm not going to hit it in 2. So I'm just going to hit a 4-iron straight up the middle, get it on in 3. Let's make a par. Okay, I've still got about 370 yards to the hole. And the big tree on the right is about 175 yards away. And there's one to the left, which is about 145 yards away. Now I want to get past those trees because I want a nice shot into the green. It's going to be shorter than 200 yards. Now I like this 5-wood. I mean, I've never hit it, but I used to have one when I was a kid, so let's try and knock it between the two. Should have enough height on it. It's also a Honma Extra 90, one of the vintage ranges they've released. Not sure if it's the latest one, but it's up there. Whoopsie. Oh, a pool fade. Okay, Mai?
โอเคค่ะ ไม่เสียหาย
Okay. Yeah, finished beautifully here. Got about 120 yards to the pin, which is just over this tree in front of me. I don't really have much option except a sand wedge, but downhill, nice easy sand wedge should get there. But the pin is on the left. I don't want to short side myself on the left. So I'm going to go straight up the middle of the green, hit the green in 3, walk off with a 5. Oh no, fat! Okay, not quite to plan. I fatted that into the tree. Hey guys, this is not ideal. I've left myself a 51-yard shot, which I hate even when I play with my normal clubs. Always try and leave yourself a shot that you know you can hit. So I'm going to hit a bump and run with a 6-iron here because it's going to be far more reliable than guessing with a sand wedge. I'm going to try and land it just short, or just over the shadows, and hopefully it'll run up onto the green. Nice and aggressive. Okay, we're on. So I'm on the waist bunker in 4 shots. Now it's time to try and make the putt for the par, and if not, guess what? 2 putts gives me a 39.
Yo.
Nope. Okay. Oh, baby! Guys, you're not going to believe this. Really great golf if I played off an 18 handicap. Yeah, baby! I've still managed to pull that into the trees. I'm going to try the Robin Matthews Williams attempt at a draw. Let's see if it works.